So, hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. Today we're not working out in my basement. Instead, we're going to make some delicious, I think they're going to be delicious, peanut butter cranberry granola bites. We don't have any cranberries, so instead we're substituting it for raisins and chocolate chips. We're putting in some chocolate chips. Kind of defeats the healthy portion of this, but we might as well make it a little fun also. So, very important before you start doing this, you're going to want to wash your hands. You're going to want to tie up your long hair or wear a hat. That way, hair doesn't get into your tasty granola bars. The last thing you want to be doing is chewing into it and a nice juicy piece of hair is inside of your food. That's no fun. We don't want to do that, right? No. So, we've washed our hands, we've tied up our hair, we've put on a hat. Now it's time to get doing this. Today you're only going to need you need honey, peanut butter, vanilla extract, rolled oats, and dried cranberries or raisins or chocolate chips. Total, that's only 5 ingredients. They're all very common ingredients. You can find them. You probably maybe have them in your house. But if you don't, they're very easy to find in a grocery store. They aren't exotic. You don't need to go to a special fancy store to go and get them. Are we ready? Are you ready? Are you sure? Okay. Did I introduce you? I don't think I did I? This is my super helpful cooking expert. Her name is Aries, and she's going to be helping us today. Are we ready? Okay, perfect. Let's go. What you're going to want to do is get a measuring cup. Oh, easy. And we need a 1/4 cup of honey. So I happen to have pre-measured cups. So I'm going to use the 1/4 cup. Maybe use the 2. So at this point, hang on. We'll use 2 spoons. So we're going to use 1 spoon to scoop into the other spoon. So, no, we still need more. So here, I'll give you the 2 spoons. And you can just scoop and fill that up. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in a pan. Put that in the pan. We don't need any more of the honey, so I'm going to pull that out of the way. Then I'm going to quickly wash off this spoon. Make sure you scrape out your measuring utensils so that you're getting all the honey out of it. Normally, I would say that you should wash this out, but the 2 ingredients that are going into the pan are mixing together anyway, so it's not going to hurt it any. So then we're going to go and fill that up. That's all in there? Okay. So, because we're going to end up pouring the melted together peanut butter and honey onto the oats, before we heat that up, so just put those in here. We'll move that aside. So before we're going to put this on the stove. Don't turn the stove on just yet. But before we do that, we're then going to put in our rolled oats and our dried raisins in here. So we need 1 3/4 cups of oats. So this is 1 cup, and that's a 1/2 cup. So we're going to fill up the 1 cup with Now, because we don't have a 3/4 cup, how we're going to have to do this is I will wash out the 1/4 cup, fill the 1/2 cup up, Alright, did you put the 1/2 cup in? Okay, so to get the final 1/4 for the 3/4, we're going to use this 3/4 or this 1/4 cup, because 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup makes how much? 3/4, because 1/2 is 2/4 put together. So to get 3/4, we're adding a 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup. Whoa, easy, it's alright. Oh no, now you're messing up our recipe. We're just going to scooch those off. Are you sure? I don't know. Okay, so now we also need the 1/2 cup of raisins. So. My assistant has never scooped raisins before. Okay, you're gonna end up scooping them all out onto the table here. I gotta break them up. Put those in here. Okay. So now dump those into the oat mixture. Get a spoon and mix it around. We use one of these spoons. I'll wash it off super quick. There you go. Mix it all up. Perfect. Now, next, what we're going to do is we are going to simmer that, and don't turn it on just yet. We're going to simmer that, and then we're going to mix it all together and put it in the bake pan. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this to medium heat, and we are just going to let this simmer and mix together. Alright, give it time to warm up. My assistant's overeager. They want to eat these granola bits. How's it going? It's getting melty. Make sure you keep stirring it. Bring it up. Good and smooth and melted together? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, so that it doesn't, we're going to turn this down to minimum so that it stays warm while we grease our pan and prepare the squares. Alright, so mind me, I'm just breaking my kitchen. So what I've done is I've taken a little bit of butter, and with clean washed hands I'm just using this to make it non-stick. You might end up with little extra chunks of butter, so try and just scoop those out after. I cannot stress clean, washed hands enough, especially in today's age, right? Okay, so we're going to put our pan aside for a second. We're going to bring out our raisin and granola mix. Oh, so we forgot one thing. So we're going to do it real super fast. We need, is it 1 half cup, not half cup, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So,
1 teaspoon.
Okay, get the 1 teaspoon. Oh, you're spilling it on the counter. Okay. So that's only a half teaspoon, so put it in there. So we need 2 of those. Okay. I'm going to mix this in. Okay, can you pour Dad, get a glass of water and turn it on, ice cold, and then fill it up, please. So then, what we're going to do is, now that we have mixed it, actually I'm going to wait until she's done watering the water. Did I start recording? I did start recording. Perfect. Awesome. I'm only half losing my mind. No. It doesn't matter. You're so literal. Okay. Just needs to be cold water. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in this and Aries. No, don't touch. That's not what the cup of water is for. I'm going to make sure it's all scraped out. If you have a baking spatula, now is the time to use it. I do not have a baking spatula. So, oh, I do have a baking spatula. As an off-camera voice has informed me, so I can scrape out this nicely. Okay, so now use this and stir it all in. Put that aside. Or we can even use this. And what we want to do is make sure it's all nice and really gooey over top. Does it look like we've got it all in there?
Yeah.
Alright. So now that we've got it all in here, we're going to take this, and if you're wondering why I got the cold water, I'll show you in a second. I learned this trick when I used to make Rice Krispie squares all the time. But first, so we're going to go and scoop these all into this pan. Just wait, I'll show you what the water's for. So now, we're going to take this spoon. We don't actually need the water. The water just helps cool down the spoon. I'm going to use this to push down the granola squares so that it doesn't really stick as much. Snapping it down. Actually, we could probably push it to the side and make it thicker. Now's the time when, if you want to, and it sort of defeats the purpose of making these healthy, but sprinkle on chocolate chips just on 1/2. Just 1/2. Okay, that's good. And then we're just going to use our spoon to mash those chocolate chips in. Then, all we're going to do from now is we're going to put the lid on, we're going to put it in the fridge and let it cool down for about 20 minutes. Okay, it's good. Get it out. So, we have put our squares in the fridge for 20 minutes now. 20-ish minutes. Oh, they're still a little soft. Yeah, they're chewy, chewy. You know what? These probably would have worked better as balls. So if we'd taken them and like balled them up. Yep. Okay, so even after they've been in the fridge for 20 minutes, they're still kind of not cut up into square territory. So you got to make them into little balls. Sometimes that's part of doing things, is you try it out, it doesn't work, and you just roll with it. I see you mix some of your chocolate chip ones in with my non-chocolate chip ones. Are you shaking your head no? They can't see you shaking your head no. They can't see your little face. Alright, boom. Again, before you do this, make sure your hands are nice and washed, because you're dealing with people's food. You're packing them tightly together. You know what? I'm going to get a plate to put these on.
Okay.
I lied. We don't have a big plate. But we're good. Are you like squishing them like they're diamonds? See, the chocolate chip ones are making my hands messy because the chocolate's melting.
So, chocolate's so good.
So rude. Okay.
I'm gonna need to wash my hands.
Alright, go wash your hands. That's a good idea. Okay. So some of these are chocolate chip raisin granola bites. Some of them are chocolate raisin bites, and some of them are... I realized I just said the same thing twice. Some of them have just raisins. Some of them have raisins and chocolate chips.
Some of them just have chocolate chips.
No, they'll just, some of them, the ones that have chocolate chips have raisins in them too.
Why?
Because we put in the chocolate chips last. There you have it. They are balls of granola honey. So there you have it. Granola honey raisin balls with some with chocolate chips. Wait, I need to take a picture, then you can have it, and then you can test it out. Or you know what? It's fine. Just grab one. Oh. Sure. I didn't have that centered. Okay. How are they? Thumbs up. Okay. You may have one. So, I hope that you enjoy making your, what is it, peanut butter oatmeal raisin balls. Have a great day. I'd encourage you to highly not just...
The peanut butter raisin.
Peanut butter raisin?
Granola bites.
Granola bites. Okay. So I'd highly encourage you to take the rest of the day after you've made these, go for a walk, maybe count how many birds you can find in general. Do something. Be active, because remember, being active, hydrating, getting lots of rest is the best way to keep your immune system up. Have a good day, everybody. See you soon.